Now the record is starting. Okay, so up to now we are finding the comparison, multiplication, addition, subtraction, left shift, right shift. These are all the performed. But these are the sum of the parts in the mathematical functions. These are the sum of the parts of the mathematical. But there are so many functions are performed, mathematical function. So all the functions, that is some functions are used in the math class. So these are all available in the math class. So some mathematical function, you can use the math dot expression, because math is a class. In the class, so many functions are assigned. That's a special function. So if you want to use the special functions, you can use the math dot. Okay, I can show you some of the math functions. So this is the several methods to work on the mathematical calculation. Okay. All right. So let us take, this is called as a, suppose I want to find out the minimum value. So minimum value. So that means within the two data, what is the minimum value? So that's why I can use math dot minimum. Why I am using the math dot minimum? Because it is a class. What is the class? Math. What is the class? Math, starting with the capital M. So let us take maximum value. So actually this is the expression which are predefined. So you are not supposed to write the individual program for the maximum and minimum value or some function. So it is already predefined and preserved in a class. That class name is the math. So let us take, I can explain a few. Math dot minimum will give the two, if the two data are there. So I want to output it, the minimum value should be displayed. So this is called as a maximum, and this is the average. So average can be performed directly or indirectly. So this is by using the math, you can get the two data and it will give the average value. So that average depends upon the integer. If you perform the integer, if you perform the long, if you perform the double, or if you perform the float, the output will be given. So that's why this is called as a average. So I'm saying that, so this is the average, minimum, maximum, average. You are not separately write the special program for this. It is already defined and it is inbuilt. Okay, that's why instead of writing the separately, you can use the math dot minimum, math dot maximum, math dot average. So after explaining all these things, I will give one exercise to you. Then you can clearly understand what is the function. Okay, let us take not only the program, that is the Java program, not only for the addition, subtraction, multiplication, but it is also designed to perform the trigonometry also. So in the trigonometry function, sine, cos, tan, a tan stands for tan inverse, arc tan or tan inverse. And here you can understand math dot a tan 2. A tan 2 stands for, suppose if the coordinates can be explained in terms of the polar coordinates r comma theta, then the math dot a tan 2 can be used to find out the theta value in the polar coordinates. If you are explaining in terms of the polar coordinate, then math dot a tan 2 can be used to find out the angle theta. So just by using the math dot a tan 2. Okay, next. This is called as a round. So that means you can round up the value. So 9.82. So then it is round up to 10. Okay. So suppose 9.1. It is round up to 9. So that's why you are not performing program. So you can just apply this function. You will get the answer. And next one, math.ab, absolute value. So this is called as a POW, power, x comma a. So that is x. So x is the base and a is the power. So that means the output will use x power a. So by using this value, x power a, suppose a is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, what not, we can apply anything value. So that means that times, so x is the value and a is the number of times x should be multiplied. X is the value and a, how many times x should be multiplied. That is the power value. So that's why this is the power value. And let us take expression. So this is the exp. This is the exp. Exp stands for e power x. E power x. So this is the x power a. This is the e power. So e power a. So e power 2, e square, e cube, e4, e power x. That's the e power, exp, exponential, e power. And next one, log, logarithmic. This is called as a logarithmic. So I think log value. Okay. Sometimes if you are using the log p, that is the base e. So that is the natural logarithm. If you are using the log, that is the log. Okay. Suppose if you are using the log 10, that is the 10 base. Okay. So suppose if you are using the p, that is the log to the base e. So that's why you can need the math.log, logarithmic function. Next is this is the constant function, pi. So pi, you can use the pi value. So pi is equal to 3.14. That is a big expression is there. That you can use the math.pi. Okay. And e. Okay. This is the exponential. So e value, e. So e value. So what is the e value? That is the 2.17 something is there. That is the e value. So e the expression. This is the constants. So that's why there are so many constants are there. There are so many mathematical functions are there. All the mathematics. So if you are using all the mathematical function, then you can use the math dot that specific function. Okay, I can show you what is the available math dot functions. Okay, so just now stop the sharing, and I can go for the next one. Okay, so all of you, Nana, can you please tell me if my screen is visible to you? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So can you please see that this is the all math methods. So there are so many methods also. So this is the screen. Then you can easily understand ABS, absolute value. See one thing, if you're using the maximum math class, then each and everybody should be explained in terms of the double. In terms of the double. Okay, double. So please be remembered, only a few can be used for the integer, that is a roundup or anything that can be. But remaining, all the parameters should be explained in terms of the data type is the double. The data type is the double. You can clearly understand by solving the next problem. I can show you. So let us take this is the written type, double value. Okay, A cos x. A stands for arc. Arc stands for cos inverse. This is the sine inverse. This is the tan inverse. And this is the, so I'm saying that return the angle theta from the conversion of rectangular coordinates to polar coordinates. Rectangular coordinates to polar coordinates. Okay. Next is the, so there are some functions are there. This is the copy sine, cos x, cos hx. Cos hx, hyperbola. So cos hx, cos hx value. So next to exp. So this is called the e power x. E small e. You are writing the e power x. Okay. And next one, this is the log x. So log x stands for, this is the base e, logarithm. So next one, log 10. So this is the base is the 10. Okay. Log 1 p of x is a very important thing. That is log to the base e x plus 1. So first you can perform the log x with respect to base e, and after that you can add the 1, which will give the natural logarithm of log x plus 1. As the x is very large, then I repeat, log 1px stands for, you can perform the log to the base e of x and you can add 1. So this is economic. So here clearly mentioned, return the natural logarithm of base e of the sum of x and 1. Okay, and this is the maximum, minimum, and next one power. So power is equal to x power y. So x is the base and y stands for how many times it can be multiplied. Okay, random variable, round of x. Okay, so this is the sign hx, square root of x, math dot square root of x. So square root. So actually we are not directly finding the square root. There is some program with it. It is already inbuilt in the Java program that you can use the square root of function. So that's why Java is a very useful to all of you. Okay, so if you are using all the functions, then you can mention that. Suppose you want to square it, then you can apply math y is equal to math dot sqrt of x. Okay, so y is the double and x is also double. Okay, then all the values should be mentioned in terms of maximum. So just like round off, you can use the integer and remaining it is the double value. Okay, so these are all the some of the math functions. Okay, so now you are not realize and you do not have the confidence that whether it is executed or not. So now we are going to explain about the some functions are there. All right, so let us take, I am explaining that x and y. So what are the parameters are using, all should be mentioned in terms of the double, and the result is also explained in terms of the double. Okay, so the output is also give the double value. So let us take, this is called as a double, x is equal to 28, double y is equal to 4. So how many parameters how many variables I am using? 2 variables. One is the x and y. So how to assign the how to variable should be declared. The declaration of the variable is very important. So please be remember, I can repeat the past information also included in this, so then you can easily remember it. The first one, class. So this is called as a class. I already mentioned the starting class. Every object is inside the class. So the class having a name. Name is a noun. What is the rule for the noun? First is the letter, that is the alphabet, and it is in capital. Why? Because nouns are always mentioned in the capital. So that's why Java. J is a capital and it is the alphabet. So that's why this is the class name. Okay. And this is called as this is the main. So your program starts from here. So now we are applying that. See this. So this is called as a double X. So what is the first one? Maximum. So this is called max. So that's why I'm saying that math dot maximum. What is the function I want to find out? Maximum. So math dot maximum xy. So this is called as a square root. So that's already mentioned. This is the double forward slash is a statement. So this is the statement and this is the instruction. In the instruction, this is the object. What is the object? System dot object. And what is the function? Println. It is a function. Okay. Then it can give. So this is the, if you are using to want to print the some character, then you can use the quotations. But this is the original function that it can perform. Math dot max x comma y. So can you please tell me what is the output of this? Can anybody respond? Math dot max x comma y. X is equal to 28. Y is equal to 4. Can anybody respond, please?
28, sir.
Very good. Suppose if you are applying the minimum. If you are applying the minimum.
4.
Yeah, good. That's good. Somebody is open, Nana. Please mute your phones. It will create disturbance. Kirti. Kirti. Hello? Kirti. Please respond.
Sir, by mistake. Sir, by mistake also.
Okay, right. So, why? Because if you raise the hand, I have some idea that you have some doubt to want clear. Okay, right. No problem. So, let us take, Nana, math dot square root of y. So, what is the y value? What is the y value here? 4.
4, sir.
Can you please tell me what is the output?
2, sir.
2, sir.
Please give the correct answer.
2.
2 is right. But what is the data type?
Double, sir.
Double means? Double means it's a floating point. It's a double floating point. So that's why output will give 2.0. 2.0. Why? Because this is a double. So in the previous maximum value x comma y, then you can use the, what is the maximum value? 28. So then output is 28.0. Why? This is the data type. According to the data type, the output will be given. So in the math.functions, output, suppose the input parameters are double, then output parameters, it will return the value double. So that's why you should mention, so 28.0. Suppose in the online examination, if they are giving 28.0, then what is your answer? What is your answer?
28.0.
That's good. Why? Because the math function
Double.
returns the double. So please be remember one thing. Okay, here this is the 2. And next one, power of x. So this is x power y. What is the x value? 28. What is the y value? 4. Then what is the power x? X power y. How many times x should be multiplied? 4 times. Why? Because y is equal to 4. So 28 into 28 into 28 into 28. Then you will get the answer. At the end, you can put the 0. It will give the answer, okay, some value. Similarly, this is the log x. Log stands for, it's a base e or base 10.
Base 10, sir.
Base 10.
Base
Base
E,
10.
Log stands for base
Base
e. Base e, natural logarithm. Suppose for the base 10, you can mention log 10. Log 10 of x, log 10 of y. Then that will give the log to the base 10. So here it is log 10 of x, log 10 of y. Okay, and this is the log 1px. Log 1px stands for natural logarithm of log x plus 1. Okay, and this is called as a exp. Exp stands for what? Exp of x stands for
E power
exp.
x.
E power
E
x.
power x is equal to 2. So e square. Okay, e power 2. Okay, similarly, this is a very important math.exp. Exp stands for exponential minus. So 2 power minus. E power minus of x. So this is called e power minus of x. So m stands for minus. Okay, 1. E power minus of x. E power minus of x. So let us take, this is the expressions we are performing. Now we want to test it, whether right or not. So please wait for the execution. Yeah. So here we are all declaring here. Okay, we are all, sorry. Okay. So up to now we are discussing that this is the program. So this is the math log x and okay. Okay, right. So this is the double value and this is the value. So first is the maximum value. So you can confirm that maximum of 4 and 28 is 28.0. I will get the answer. Okay. Just a minute. Oh, right. Okay, now I'm compiling and run. So after compiling, you will get, what is the class name here? I mentioned here. What is the class name? Java Math Example 1. So that's why after compiling, you can store this program by the Java Math Example.java. Why? Because what is the class name you are mentioned here? You can store that program Java that name dot extension Java. So Java Math Example.java, it can be stored. After compiling, it will give the bytecode. That bytecode having the Java Math Example.class, but class is not clear. Class is not mentioned, it will be terminated off. But inside that, you will get the Java Math1 Example.class. So that is the bytecode. So now I want to compile. Okay. And this is the output value. So compile and run, this is the output. So I am saying that this is the maximum value. Maximum is 28.0. So why? Because it's a double. And this is the 2. And this is the expressions of all these things. So this is the output values. This is the output values. Okay. This is some idea. Let us take, I want to clarify some more doubts. Let us take, this is the power of x. So a is the base and exponent. Let us take, this is the, I want to show you. So power of x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 4. Both are double. And power of x power y, x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 4. 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. So 5 5s are 25, 25 and 5, 125 into 5, 625. Okay, 625.0. I want to get that. So can you please check this? Okay, and compile and run. So here you are getting this is the Java Power Example. So what is the name of the class? Power Example 1. So this is the Java Power Example 1. Okay, then you are getting the output 625.0. Okay, and next one, suppose I want to show you, this is one. Right. So let us take, I'm saying that Java mat.log1p. So that means it will give the value. So this is called natural logarithm of the sum of the argument and 1. So here I want to check this value. So this is the x is equal to 26, then test. Okay, what is the class name? What is the class name? log1p example 1. So you can store this file by the log1p example 1 dot Java. So once you can store, before compiling and running, you can store the value. So you can store the program with extension of .java. So after that you can compile. Once it is compiled, it will create the bytecode. So that bytecode name is equal to log1p example 1 dot. So this is the program and this is the dot class. Class is not visible here. It will be terminated. Log1p example. But what is the bytecode? Dot class. Okay, but you can simply omit the dot class. Then if you type in the Java log1p example 1, you will get the output value. This is the output value. Okay, this is the output of log to the base n x plus 1. Okay, so this is the idea. So I want to show some more examples to you. All right, so this is narrow casting. All right. Okay. Suppose now I want to discuss about the precedence. What is the priority? Up to now, we are performing only for the single expression. Up to now, we are performing only the single expression, either plus, either multiplication or division or whatever it may be. Suppose if you are given expression, I repeat, in your given expression, more number of operators are there, more number of the operators are there, which operator can perform first, which operator can perform the next value. That is called as a precedence. So, suppose if the precedence is the highest number, that it can be performed first. It can be performed first. Okay, so from the childhood onwards, we are understanding that if the multiple operators are available in a given expression, we can use the Bard-Mass principle. Bard-Mass principle, and it is always starts from counting left to right. Left to right. Start from left to right and apply the Bard-Mass principle. Bard stands for bracket, O stands for off. Okay, mass stands for multiplication, Bard, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. All this Bard-Mass. M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, S stands for subtraction. This is the childhood point of view. At the childhood, we are using only these operators. But now, in the present situation, we are operating so many operators are there. So within this operator, what is the precedence and what is the priority? So you can simply understand as priority. What is the priority? If the priority level is high, then that operator can be performed first. That operator can be performed first. So let us take here, I want to discuss about this. So this is the value. Let us take precedence is 15. 15 is the highest priority. What are the highest priority? This is the brackets. So this is the member selection dot function. This is called the member selection dot function. Suppose if this operator is performed, then how to perform that? Whether you can start from left to right or right to left. So that's why here the precedence is the 15 is the highest precedence. Highest precedent. So within the highest precedent, what is the comes into the operator? This is the bracket operator, this is parenthesis and array, and this is a dot function. So it is performed. Once this operator performed, then it can start from left to right. Left to right. Okay. Let us take next is the 14. So this is the plus plus and minus minus. So plus plus and minus minus, it can always start from right to left. That means after performing, that value should be assigned. But here what happened? You can perform the left to right and that value should be assigned. Okay, that value should be assigned. Okay, so assignment of the value gives the associativity. Assignment of the value gives the associativity. But performance, okay, performance of the operator gives the precedence value. So while this is precedent, then what happened? You can express left to right. So plus plus and minus minus. So x plus plus and minus minus. Okay. So here this is the plus plus and minus. Then what happened? This is the post increment. Okay. Post and pre. Post stands for x plus plus, x minus minus. X plus plus and x minus minus. So y is equal to x minus minus or x plus plus. Then what happened? First it can perform the x plus plus and that value should be assigned to y. So that's why it is called right to left. Right to left. Similarly, this is the pre-increment. Pre stands for plus plus x. Y is equal to plus plus x. So it can perform the plus plus x and it is assigned to the y value. So right to left. Okay. Next, suppose if there is a bracket. So you cannot start from right to left. You can start from left to right. So that is called as a associativity. Okay. So this will give the priority and this will give the performance, either left to right or right to left. Okay. So can you please tell me here post increment has the highest priority than the pre-increment. X plus plus. Suppose x minus plus plus x. So if the two operations are there, which can be performed first? First it can perform the priority, highest priority, that is the post increment. That's why x plus plus can be performed first, then plus plus x should be performed. In a given expression, if the two post and pre increments are there, then what happens? First it can perform the post increment, then it can perform the pre. But what we are doing? We are always doing start from left to right. So then there is a problem. So because we should consider the priority. So system can consider the priority value. So priority starts from. So which is the highest priority? Post or pre? Post has the highest priority. X plus plus has the highest priority than the plus plus x. Than the plus plus x. So suppose if I am giving the plus plus x plus x plus plus, which can perform first? Hello? Which can perform first?
X plus plus.
Why?
Post
Post.
increment is first.
Yeah, priority. That is called precedence. Okay, that is called precedence or priority. Okay, right. Suppose in the third level, if the third level is there, then this is the pre-increment, pre-decrement, unary plus. So this is a plus, minus, logical negation. This is the tilde operator and unary typecasting. I can explain next one, typecasting. So which is also performed. Why? Because this is the expression. So expression is performed first, then assigned. Then assigned. So associative will give how the value should be assigned. How the value should be assigned. So this is the right to left. So this is called as the associativity and this is called as a precedence. Okay. This is called as a precedence. All right. So now this is the all are having an equal priority. Equal priority. Suppose in the expression, suppose if having all the operators, then what can you do? I repeat, in the expression, pre-increment is there, plus is there, minus is there, everything is there. Then how can you perform? Because they are all equal priority. If they are equal priority, then How to express? How to solve the problem?
Right to left, sir.
That's
Associativity.
good. That means you can start from right to left. If they all are having the same priority, then you can follow the associativity. You can follow the associativity. So what is associativity? Right to left. Then you can start from right to left. So then one by one, you can express from this. This is the right and this is called the left. Okay, then you can perform. And let us take, so please see that plus, minus, not, these are all the highest performance, highest priority than multiplication. Multiplication, division, modulus. So plus, minus, this is called as a highest priority. Okay, and next one. This is the, sorry, I'm actually sorry. Unary plus stands for x plus is equal to 4. X plus is equal to 4. That means x is equal to x plus 4. That is the unary. So this is the addition. Don't confuse that. This is the unary plus. Unary plus stands for x plus is equal to 4. That means x is equal to x plus 4. That is the unary plus. Okay, that is the unary plus. This is the unary minus, and this is the unary logical negation. So that's why that is x exclusive or is equal to 4. So that is the unary operation. Unary. Okay. Now this is the highest priority. Now this is the, suppose multiplication, division, and modulus. Okay. It can always start from left to right. You can always start from left to right. Suppose all are same priority, then you can start from left. Which operator comes first, then you can perform the cut operation. Similarly, addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction is the arithmetic addition. This is the arithmetic addition. So that's why addition and subtraction, then the lower level of this value. Okay. Next, shift operation. Bitwise left shift, bitwise right shift, and bitwise right shift with the 0 extension. So this is called as a signed left shift. This is the signed right shift, and this is called as a unsigned right shift. I repeat again, unsigned right shift stands for you can append 0 to the MSB. There is, okay, one more important thing. Don't understand, there is no unsigned left shift operator. Please be remember. So we are always studying what content, but we are forgetting what do not. So in the online examination, they ask a question, there is a chance for asking the question. Is there any unsigned left shift operator is there? No left shift operator. Unsigned, that is triple left less than symbol is not available. Okay, it is not executed, it will give the error. Okay, all right. Next is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to instance of. This is also left right. Okay, you already know that this is exactly equal and not having the highest precedence than the logical end. Okay, logical end. So this is the logical OR, and this is called the ternary operator. Ternary operator having the okay, least priority. Okay, and this is the right to left, and this is right to left, and this is called as a precedence. This is called as a precedence. Okay, this is called as a precedence. Precedence stands for highest priority. Associative stands for execution from which direction, right to left or left to right. So this is called as a priority. Okay. Next, I want to discuss. I want to close this session by 9:50. Okay, don't worry. This is sharing. Right. Okay. All right. Conversion between the numeric types. Okay, conversion. So, how the conversion? So, actually, we want to convert from integer to float, integer to double, and double to integer. That is the So this is the chart for the conversion between the numeric types. Okay, chart. Suppose byte value. Byte stands for 8-bit. That is a 1 byte. 1 byte should be converted into short. So that's a 2 byte. 2 byte short can be converted into integer. So you are not directly convert from byte to integer. So you can convert into short, and short should be converted into integer. Integer is a 4 byte. That is the 32-bit. So next is the character should be converted into integer. Character should be converted into integer. And so here you should see that there is a thick arrows and there is a dotted arrows. In the thick arrows, precision should not be changes. Precision should not be changes. So that is an integer to long, integer to double. It is a possible. Suppose here float to double, no problem. But if you are changing from dotted line conversion, the precision value should be changes. Accuracy changes. Accuracy changes. I repeat, accuracy changes. So integer to float, accuracy should be changes. Next, long to float, accuracy changes. Okay, and next one, long to double, accuracy changes. Accuracy changes. So this is the chart to convert from one type of data to another type of the data. Data types, data type, byte, short, integer, character, long. This is the data type. So that's why, suppose these the dotted lines are there. Suppose to reduce the, I repeat, to reduce the precision, that is called as a casting. Casting is nothing but to reduce the casting, reduce the precision, and it is converted into one type to another type. Okay, let us take suppose round up 9.9999915, something is there. Suppose if the round up, then what happens that accuracy should be gone. So that is the 10. Round up 10. So that means precision should be loose. So accuracy should be decreases. So in the type conversion, if the accuracy is decreases, then that is called as a casting. So that's I'm saying the casting. So type casting, this is called as the type casting. So conversion in which loss of information is possible or done by means of casting. So there are two types of casting, either widening cast and narrowing cast. What is the difference? Widening stands for the value should be increased. So first is the byte, short, integer, long, double. So that's why what happened, they are widening. So the value should be increases. Second one is called as so byte, short, character, integer, long, float, double. Why? Because the length of the size should be increases. So that is called as a widening cast. Next is the narrow casting. So narrow casting stands for decreases. So big to small, double, float, long, integer, character, short, byte. So actually in the in the previous chart, in the dotted line specification, the casting, then what happened? The precision should be changes. The precision should be changes. Okay. So this is the some important information from the casting. Okay. This is the already explained the precedence operator. Okay. All right. So now the time is 9:53. I think you will start the next lesson by 10 o'clock. So I hope you can understand. If you have any doubts, please send your doubts to my WhatsApp chat. Thank you.